retaliation. This is my motherfucking dedication. For my brother, for my pain. Nothing left but this fucking stain. Retaliation.
Yo, I see you on the block acting like you don't know. Why you running from the truth that's about to unfold? Cold sweat dripping down your face when you hear my name, but why you running? Why you running? This ain't no game, no game, no game. Why you running? Why you running? When the heat come down, why you running? Why you running? Why you running? From the mess you made, why you running? Why you running? Why you running? Why you running? Blood on your hands, but you acting all innocent. Why you running from the pain that you been sending? Little homie down the way, he can't walk no more. Cause of you, but why you running? Why you running from the war you started? Why you running? Why you running? Why you running? When the heat come down, why you running? 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 From the mess you made, why you running? Why you running? Why you running? Feel that weight on your chest. Feel that weight on your chest. Every breath getting shorter. Every breath getting shorter. Why you running? Why you running? Mama's crying on the stoop where her baby used to play. Why you running from the tears that you caused today? Streets remember everything, every shot you took. But why you running? Why you running from the pain in every look? Feel that cold in your bones when you walk alone. Why you running from the seeds that you done sown? Why you running? Why you running? When the heat come down, why you running? Why you run? Why you running? From the mess you made, why you running? Why you running? Feel that weight, weight on your chest, weight on your chest. Why you running? Why you running? Why you running? You know who you are. Been waiting for this moment. Time to talk. Real talk. Been seeing you around acting bold. Think you know me, but the story ain't told. Same streets, same blocks, but we ain't the same. Different rules, different moves in this game. Now we standing here, nowhere to run. What you gon' do when the talking is done? Face to face, eye to eye. No more games, no more lies. Face to face, do or die. Tell me now,
switched up, chose the other side. Now look where we are, nowhere to hide. Blood on the pavement, names on the wall. Brothers dropping fast, answering the call. Justice in the streets ain't what it seems. Revenge and retaliation killing all our dreams. Now we standing here, nowhere to run. What you gon' do when the talking is done? Face to face, eye to eye. No more games, no more lies. Face to face, do or die. Tell me now, tell me why. Yeah, yeah. Face to face, now. Yeah, yeah. No backing down, now. This is how it is. Former friends, now enemies. This is how it is. In these streets, no remedies. Face to face, eye to eye. No more games, no more lies. Face to face, do or die. Tell me now, tell me why. Yeah, yeah. Face to face, now. Yeah, yeah. No backing down, now. One of us walking away. One of us gonna stay. Face to face, this is the game.
See you walking down the block like you own it, but these streets got a way of breaking spirits. You think you hard, but the gang don't care. I've been watching homies disappear, thin air, yeah, yeah. Your mama warned you about this life, but you ain't listened to her twice. Now you out here rolling dice with your soul, and that's the price. You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are. These streets don't lie, they don't lie. You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are. Yeah. These streets don't lie, they never lie. I remember when you had dreams of getting out. Now you moving weight just to pay your route. Corner boys respect you, but it ain't real. When the feds come knocking, see how that feel? Your little brother looking up to you, but he don't see the pain you going through. Every night you pray for something new, but the block keeps calling, what you gonna do? You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are. Oh, oh. These streets don't lie, they don't lie. You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are. Yeah. These streets don't lie, they never lie.
I feel your struggle, I've been there too. Lost friends to the game, that ain't nothing new. But you got a choice to make tonight. Either change your life or stay and fight.
You standing at the crossroads now. Can't turn back, but you don't know how to break free from this cycle, man. I'm telling you because I understand. Listen, your girl been crying every night, wondering if you coming home tonight. And your son needs a father, not a ghost. What matters to you most?
You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are.
These streets don't lie, they don't lie.
You can't hide from what you are. You can't hide from what you are.
Yeah. These streets don't lie, they never lie. But you can change what you become. You can change what you become. Before your
your story's done. Yeah. Listen close. Listen close.
You hear sirens, late night, low hums in the breeze. Still pulse in the veins, but the pressure don't freeze. I step where the lines are painted, wrist seams in my fate. Watchful with scars, tell me you relate. Walking these blocks, I see eyes on the windows. Words unsaid, but every glance sharper than missiles. Stand here breathing, back against brick cold as death. Moving slow, counting heartbeats I ain't never met. Walk with danger, every step's a wager. No saviors in these crosshairs, sworn to face. Trust is thin as a razor, hope cut down the favor. In this game for survival, till fate is the taker.
Whoa. Yeah. Walk with danger.
Look, a friend turned phantom. Lost in pursuit of white lines, cash in the margins, teams drawn to the crime vines. I talk to my brothers, but their voices feel distant. Lines on our faces, peace just seems resistant. I learned patience from hunger, iron from lost, stone in my chest when my pride paid the cost. No heroes born here, just men forced in violence. We talk loud, grit teeth, meet silence with defiance. Walk with danger, every step's a wager. No saviors in these crosshairs, sworn to face. Trust is thin as a razor, hope cut down the favor. In this game for survival, till fate is the taker.
Whoa.
Yeah. Walk with danger. Yeah. You see me, you see struggle, a life they don't wanna claim. Raised on gunpowder breath, legacy so hard to tame. If you ain't built for this storm, don't try to ride my lane. I've been battered by the weather, but I never let it shattered. Glass swept up, each cut has a name. I ain't waiting on luck, just the sharp end of the game. You witness the fire in my eyes, it ain't anger. It's years of my soul trying to master this danger. You want a hero or a villain, don't matter to me. Still stomping through the madness chain, but halfway free. Every breath is defiance, every stare invitation. If you walking with me, better move with conviction. Walk with danger, every step's a wager. No saviors in these crosshairs, sworn to face you. Trust is thin as a razor, hope cut down the favor. In this game for survival, till fate is the taker.
Oh. Walk with danger.
Deep, raspy, keep walking.
Yeah, all these streets don't sleep, and neither do we. Listen.
Walk through the block where the pain runs deep. Cold wind blowing, got my hands on heat. Every corner tell a story that you can't repeat. Young kings falling for the trap they can't beat. My mama praying that I make it through the week. Phone ringing, but it ain't the type of call you seek. Red and blue lights got the whole hood on freeze. Another brother gone, now his kids can't eat. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. We survive by any means, gotta fight. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. Born in the fire, learned to hold tight. Blocks hot, cops watching every move we make. Friends turn to enemies for money they could take. Trust is luxury that most of us can't fake. Life or death decisions, every choice we make. Corner store owner keeps a pistol by the cash. Ambulance sirens, another family dash. Blood on the pavement from the beef that don't last. Future looking dark when you living too fast. Grandmothers crying at the funerals they attend. Cycle keeps spinning when the Lord is sin. Kids growing up with no father to defend. System built to break us, not to help us men. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. We survive by any means, gotta fight. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. Born in the fire, learn to hold tight. Hold tight, 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 hold tight. Temperature dropping, but the heat still rise. Bodies dropping while the mothers still cry. We just products of the game they devise. Truth in my lyrics you can see in my eyes. project hallways echo with the sounds of fear. Dealers on the corner, death is always near. Lil' sister asking why her brother ain't here. Daddy in the pen, mama wiping every tear. Bulletproof vests, undershirts we wear. Living like soldiers in a war zone prayer. Justice ain't blind when you pour, that's clear. Money talks loud when you got it in your ear. But we rise from the ashes, push through the pain. Every scar tells a story, every loss brings gain. Blood, sweat and tears running through my veins. Cold streets made me strong, I won't go insane. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. We survive by any means, gotta fight. Yeah. Cold streets, cold hearts, cold nights. Born in the fire, you learn to hold tight. Yeah, streets made us who we are. Can't break us now. It's too far. Too far, too far. Cold streets.
Yeah, it's gutter out here. City code, ain't no handouts now for real.
Hey yo, block hot, pressure in my veins, I ain't slip. Every face familiar, still ain't moving on some slick. Cold nights, deep pockets, keep smart a hip. Never trust a handshake, could be trying to set a pick. Police pass, eyes low, saying just a nod. Boys hungry, quick to catch you lacking on the job. Seen too many youngins getting bagged for a fraud. Mama praying that I make it, know she talking to God. Straight bullets fly where the lost ones crawl. Never know who next when the reaper make a call. Hustle like my life every night on the line. Trying just to eat, trying just to make it mine. Straight bullets fly, and the signs keep ringing. Ain't no fairy tales, just a song we singing. Mad stress, heavy heart, empty bottle on the dresser. Checking if the door double locked under pressure. No sleep, fiends knocking, gotta keep the bread up. See my cousin shot, paramedics couldn't get her. Eyes always twitch, friends flip, trust break. Any sudden move, fingers wrap round at 38. Try not to end up with my name on the tape. Hope the risk that I take don't dig my own grave. Bullets fly where the lost ones crawl. Never know who next when the reaper make a call. Hustle like my life every night on the line. Trying just to eat, trying just to make it mine. Straight bullets fly, and the signs keep ringing. Ain't no fairy tales, just a song we sing. Bring 'em with a block, raise wolves from the pups. Had to know my pain, bottle pour rolling up. Ain't no backing down, real hurt, real cuts. No mercy in the field, the survival lords. Pull my hoodie low, keep my eyes on the pack. It's too easy out here to end up stabbed in the back. It ain't glory, just survival running laps for the rack. Every win small, but a loss hard to crack. Ain't no happy ending, so I grind through the cold. Praying for tomorrow, but tonight won't fold. If I make it home, kiss my seed, thank the Lord. Still got beef on the stove, can't afford to ignore. Bullets fly where the lost ones crawl. Never know who next when the reaper make a call. Hustle like my life every night on the line. Trying just to eat, trying just to make it mine. Straight bullets fly, and the sirens keep ringing. Ain't no fairy tales, just a song we singing.
Yeah. All with the chick. God. For the dead is like.
In the trap,
One hoping for change.
but out here straight bullets don't got no name.
Remember when we used to kick it on the block? Back when mama told us stay inside when trouble knocked. Now I'm sipping on this liquor, thoughts they haunt me every night. Thinking about the homie Tommy, how he vanished from my sight. Used to roll together, now I'm rolling solo in these streets. Had my back through every struggle, now there's bullets where he sleeps. Told me keep your head up, never let them see you fold. Now his voice inside my head, story never should be told. These ghost stories keep me up at night. Memories of better times when everything was right. Lost souls wandering through my mind, searching for the peace I'll never find. Ghost stories, ghost stories. Ghost stories, ghost stories. Boulevard got cold when it came and took my brother. Same corner where we hustle, now it's mama cry for sons. Police tape and chalk out lines, that's the language of my hood. Trying to make it to tomorrow, but survival ain't so good. Got his picture on my chain, keep his memory alive. Every step I take, I wonder if I make it to 25. Streets don't love nobody, that's the lesson that I learned. Bridges that we built together, watch them crash and burn. These ghost stories keep me up at night. Memories of better times when everything was right. Lost souls wandering through my mind, searching for the peace I'll never find. Ghost stories, ghost stories. Ghost stories, ghost stories. En las calles donde crecí todo cambió de un día al otro. Los hermanos que tenía ahora descansan en la tierra. Cada esquina tiene nombres que ya no puedo mencionar. Fantasmas de mi pasado que no me dejan caminar. La violencia nos consumió, perdimos nuestra inocencia. Ahora cargo con el peso de toda esta experiencia, pero sigo adelante porque ya no están aquí. Sus voces me acompañan hasta el final.
See, sometimes I walk these empty streets at 2 a.m. Talking to the wind about my fallen friends.
They say the dead don't speak, but I can hear them loud and clear,
telling me to keep pushing through the pain and fear. Oh yeah, why they have to go through? Why they, yeah. Oh yeah, underneath the lumu. Why they, yeah.
These ghost stories keep me up at night. Memories of better times when everything was right. Lost souls wandering through my mind, stuffing for a piece of our side. Ghost stories, so storage. Ghost stories, so storage.
Yeah, it's on my fallen souls. It's on my fallen hour. Yeah, it's on my fallen souls.
Ole, walking lifting loot, oile.
Yeah, listen up, this life ain't fair. Nah.
Clock ticking, block thick with tension. Cold as my wrist, walk these alleys loaded pride. Bet your soul in the shit. Ain't no warnings in the air when it's poverty's kiss. Just me, deep voice, battle scarred, leaning on blitz. Tell my enemies say something, I'm seeing red mist. Never mourning, only moaning, fuck peace. Clench fists, tell them trials of a king. Pays my therapist. You sleep with innocence, I barely remember this. Bag heavier, pass heavier, still I get it in. If you ain't bled for your respect, then you ain't never win. Street justice stripping off my Timbs, I make the ground spin. Survive and make you ruthless, no love in this pen. This shit darker than night, darker than night. Keep a fist tight, never show you bite. Real tight, you ain't built for this fight. Fall back from the sight, this shit darker than night. This shit darker than night, darker than night.
In my eyes, how much pain and loss.
This life endless winter, ice in my chest, I'm lost. Hunger in my spirit, rage, heat in my frost. Only justice I trust, whatever line I cross. Say a prayer for my rivals, fuck them, let them rot. Wasn't born with nothing, now I'm taking every shot. Every struggle, every standoff, everybody drops. Wires in my mind, tangled up in every plot. Street echo, sirens sing, mothers curse the block. They don't hear my heart, they just hear that Glock. I'm a product of war, never trusting a cop. My soul ain't for sale, put that on every op. You think it's a game, you ain't seen how we storm. Only way out is violence or a uniform. One hand on a burner, one hand on reform. Every fucking day we transform in the swarm. Darker than night, keep a fist tight, never show the bite. Don't show. You ain't built for this fight, fall back from the sight. This shit darker than night, this shit darker than night.
You want hope, you better buy it. Round here the silence start rise. Gotta look savage just to try it. Take every breath like the fire.
Fuck that, fuck that. Real ones vanish, only missing the streets. Names fade with the blood stains pulse beneath. I'm the last one standing, refuse defeat. Truth too heavy, heart too beat. Seen too much, can't retreat. Never dull by the feet. Repeat, repeat, keep going, repeat. This shit darker than night, darker than night. Keep a fist tight, never show what you bite. You ain't built for this fight. Fall back from the sight. This shit darker than night.
Steps, crack pavement, dust rise from my breath. Listen.
You standing in my lane, boots sinking in neglect. Pulse got a tremor, I can feel it in my neck. Steel taste, tension, brittle nerves, cut the air. Nothing said, you watching for a move that isn't there. You ask why the scowl, I keep it laced, never plain. Past midnight, the city presses on my rib cage plane. I ain't here to draw lines, just letting you feel the strain. Right then is why afraid and ready to snap again.
No shelter, walls listen, too close, too near. Every fight, hunger blends with the fear. No chance for rest here, don't blink, don't sleep. Pressure in my lungs so sharp it cuts me deep. No shelter, no shelter, no shelter.
Yeah. Raha Basaga. Muzzle flash, sildos, grip them tight, let them go. Patchwork memory, can't trust half what I know. Who's in the car, face hitting, voice low. Backfire, tire roll, sudden hush, time slow. Every twitch potential, every silence imply. Blood hum under skin, fight the urge to confide. I see your eyes measuring distance for retreat, but I'm talking to you. Stand your ground, feel the heat. Breed dawn, boomers chilling, frost on my teeth. Names overwritten by numbers underneath this first lean sideways. Breath short, handshakes, trying to pick out what's honest from what faith fakes.
Nights roam, hunger carried by the wind. Your voice in wire, steady as sin. I count my heartbeats by the siren spin. Stay low, let nobody in. Stay low, let nobody in. No shelter. No shelter, walls listening, closing in. Every straight glance, every forced grin. Hard breath, tied nerves. Take it all on the chin. In this pressed steel world, no room to begin. No shelter. No shelter. No shelter.
Just nails in the floorboard, dust under skin. Waiting for morning, holding this tension in. No shelter left, don't ask me again. Yo, look me dead in my eyes when you speak to me. Don't turn away when the truth gets deep, homie. I see much pain in these Brooklyn streets. Lost too many soldiers, now I barely sleep. They say the game chose me, but I chose the game. Every scar on my body got a story in a name. Started from the bottom, now I'm climbing through the rain. While my homies in the ground and my mama feels ashamed. Used to be just dreams, now it's nightmares every night. Fighting with my demons and they putting up a fight. Tell me how you living when you ain't living right. When the block is getting hot and you can't see the light. Look me dead in my eyes, tell me what you see. Is it pain, is it pride, is it victory? All the scars that I hide, all the memories. When you look me dead in my eyes, what you see in me? What you see in me? What you see in me? Never being hungry, now my pocket's getting fat. But the money can't erase where I came from on the map. Still the same kid from the Ave, just with different style. Got my people eating good, that's what makes it all worthwhile. But the streets don't forget, and the pain don't go away. Every time I close my eyes, I see my brother's face. He was supposed to make it out, supposed to see 18. Now he just a memory and a tattoo on my sleeve. So when I step up to the mic, I'm speaking for the dead. All the words they couldn't say, now living in my head. Look me dead in my eyes, tell me what you see. Is it pain, is it pride, is it victory? All the scars that I hide, all the memories. When you look me dead in my eyes, what you see in me? Oh, what you see in me? Oh, what you see in me?
Tell me what you see when you look at me. All the pain I carry, all the weight I bear, every scar, every tear, every prayer, every fear. Now I'm standing at the top, but I'm looking at the bottom. All my fallen soldiers, man, I swear I'll never forget them. Every bar that I spit is a promise that I keep. That they sacrifice won't be buried 6 feet deep. So look me in my eyes when I tell you this is real. Every word, every line, every pain that I feel. This my testimony, this my story that I tell. For my people in the struggle, for my people coming.
Look me dead in my eyes, tell me what you see. Is it pain, is it pride? What you see in me? What you see in me? What you see in me? What you see it and breathe. What you see in me?
Yeah. Look me in my eyes when you talk to me real. You know what this is. Been waiting for this moment, anticipation building, heart pumping like a war drum. Tension got me chilling, face to face with destiny. Can't run from what's been brewing. Words been said behind my back, now it's time for reviewing. Streets been talking, voices echoing through the block. But when you see me coming, why your courage always drop? Look me in my eyes, tell me what you really think. No more hiding behind lies, push me to the brink. Face to face we stand, time to make it clear. Face to face we stand, why you disappear? Grew up in these same streets, learned the code early. Respect earned through action, not through words that sound pretty. You've been spreading rumors, questioning my name. Confrontation comes, you act like it's a game. Neighborhood been watching, seeing how this unfolds. Some stories never told, some hearts turning cold. Violence ain't the answer, but sometimes it's the question. When survival's on the line, there ain't no second guessing. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you really think. No more hiding behind lies, push me to the brink. Face to face we stand, time to make it clear.
disappear. All these years of building up this wall between us. Now the moment's here, what's the real beneath us? Brothers turn to enemies, friends turn to strangers. In the city, lessons about the street life dangers. Years of built-up tension, finally reaching climax. Truth cuts deeper than the sharpest blade of syntax. Mama always told me, son, keep your head up high, but when respect's disrespected, sometimes you gotta try. Look into my soul, see the pain I carry daily. Life ain't been easy, struggle just to make it barely. This confrontation's bigger than just me and you. It's about the streets we represent, the code we're living through. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you really think. No more hiding behind lies, push me to the brink. Face to face we stand, time to make it clear. Yeah, face to face we stand, why you disappear? When the dust settles, what we gon' remember? All the words we said, all the heat we rendered. Face to face, that's how good ones communicate.
They talk, ain't nothing safe out here. Niggas be wild, I'm still breathing, barely. Yeah, look, first off, let a motherfucker know how it go. Corner stoop with the dice, heavy winner in my coat. Suckers plot quick, eyes low, gotta scan my block. Fake fam act close, but they quick to switch spots. Life cold, stick tuck where I'm bending at. Hunger in the gut, every move trying to send me back. OG said talk less, keep a burning mind right. Neighbors heard shots ringing every other night. Hard-coded in December, trust, that's a loss. Old head preach peace, but I seen what that cost. Ain't shit sweet, friend, I thought to peep that move. You tryna eat, best believe they wanna eat that too. Tryna stack what I lack, keep an eye on the rats. Try to laugh with me, smile, all knobs in the back. Seen lames fold quick, real ones go under. Sunrise on the ops, but I dance in the thunder. Ain't no safety, nah, where I'm from, gotta keep it on you. Can't trust, not a soul, everybody got a motive. Never know if they rolling or they plotting on you. So we ride with the metal, stay prayed up, soldier. Ain't no safety, nah, ain't no peace for a loner. Sidewalk crack, got futures broke. Mama working doubles, but the fridge still low. Homies in the pen, missed calls, never home. Pulling overtime, trying to buy a better soul. Sick of funerals, tired faces that I know. Black hoodie, deep voice, they just see another call. Crooked badges wanna book me, neighbors cussing at the noise. Hustle not a choice when the options destroy. Lost love, turn bitter, see it written in they face. Can't cry for the weak, they just fill up my space. Ain't a day go by, I ain't watching my six. Got my foot on the gas and my hand on the stick. Ain't no safety now, where I'm from, gotta keep it on you. Can't trust, not a soul, everybody got a motive. Never know if they rolling or they plotting on you. So we ride with the metal, stay prayed up, soldier. Ain't no safety, nah, ain't no peace for a loner. Yeah, we just tryna live, shit, ain't no guarantee though. Keep one eye open, stay sharp, ain't no safety, never was, east side.
Dark street greeds, got my hoodie leaning back, keep a burner tucked. Low tone bags in the wind, city never showing love. Breathe hard shows, paranoia all in my blood. See two cars circle one, stomach twist, what the fuck? Grew up seeing grown men hustle, no trust. Only still had to learn quick, eat it, get it, ate. Shit is real, my eyes cold, I don't flinch. Keep my demons on the field, barely sleep. Dreams cost, dog, is something I can't feel. Always working through the pressure, feel the city on my back. East, yo, can't crack, can't slip, can't doubt, can't lag. All night business in the alleys where we stay. Every dollar dirty, every look another play. Keep the squad tight, moving heavy, duck the low. If you know, then you know, that's the code, that's the war. La calle es dura, mano, mira cómo andamos. La vida te empuja, si paras te tumbamos. Muerte sin nombre, mami, rezan en la iglesia, pero seguimos al mando, nunca muestran piedad. Stash house at the corner, see the cops, pero cambia la cara. Enemigos on the rear view, fuck it, run, go harder. Mi gente all in, knows that's the mantra. Trying to get my mama out, phone ringing, my drama. Kiss your weakness, can't let them see you break. Pressure make a diamond or it makes another fake. All night business in the alleys where we stay. Every dollar dirty, every look another play. Keep the squad tight, moving heavy, dump the law. If you know, then you know, that's the code, that's the war. So many lost, trying to claim what's not theirs. One wrong word and you gone nowhere. Brothers missing faces on a wall, not fair. Still we walk head up, hands cold, don't care. Corner deals back moving, gotta keep it all steady. Cops flashing, neighbors watching, palms sweaty. I've been broke, I've been up, but the street never done. Still I grind in the moonlight, muscle tight, gotta run. Shit is coded, never said, you can see it in our faces. Trying to eat, not be food, laying roots in these places. Last laugh if I make it toast for what's mine. Too many fakes, too many die, I just follow the signs. All night business in the alleys where we stay. Every dollar dirty, every look another play. Keep the squad tight, moving heavy, duck the law. If you know, then you know, that's the code, that's the war. Night business hard earned, trying to make it, can't fall. Don't blink, listen close, don't blink. Pull my hoodie tight, blocks asleep. Streets quick, watch your feet. Silent nod, heads move low. Wait a days you never know. Tattoo pain, scrape of dawn. Crack pavement, move along. You stare hard, keep that mask. I say more, never ask. Every step cold, never told. Glass in the gutter, echo feet. Keep steady, heat and concrete. You circle slow, read the eyes. Fence lines, fake goodbyes. Whisper sharp doors left wide. Choice is thin when you decide. Breath shallow, never stop. Promises break under the chop. Every step cold, never told.
never clear. You close, danger near. Every step cold. Never told.
Yeah. Heavy on the breath. Cold world, you feel me? It's block over everything, where violence cut deep. Posted on the corner, got my pride, got my heat. Boys quick to flex, talk tough, play for keeps. No blink when the shots ring out for the streets. Grew up hard, saw hope choke on the curb. Hard gone numb, learn to swerve, never curve. You run with the ruthless, trust got no worth. Shady eyes, peep, move, try me, meet dirt. I see loyalty bend, I see real men break. I see fate take lies for a simple mistake. Pressure makes steel or it cracks what you make. On the block, ain't no promise, just what you could take. Where the pain never stops, where the solid with the stops. Block what he hear, every doubt, for respect. Every breath on the block, that's a fight, that's a check. Where the pain never stops, where the sirens and the shots. Where we live and we die for respect. Every breath on the block, that's a fight, that's a check. Talk low, walk slow, paranoia in veins. Notice every window, every echo, every name. Victims and the victors both circle the drain. Street code in my vocab, mercy never came. Older heads teach silence, I study fate. Youngers got a hunger, plotting every plate. I lost too many brothers, too numb to relate. But I still press forward, no choice, just hate. Block taught me trust in the swing of a fist. Block taught me friend from a traitor to twist. Block gave me scars, they remind me I exist. If you walk through my block, better pray you ain't miss. Where the pain never stops, where the sirens and the shots. Where we live and we die for respect. Every breath on the block, that's a fight, that's a check. Where the pain never stops, where the sirens and the shots. Where we live and we die for respect. Every breath on the block, that's a fight, that's a check. Everyday pride, don't know who's next. Allies flip, gotta watch your steps. Eyes red with the struggle, talk light, no flex on the block. Every night is a test. Where the pain never stops, where the sirens and the shots. Where we live and we die for respect. Every breath on the block, that's a fight, that's a check. Never sleeps, always up on the alert. Leave your heart in the bed.
Yo, listen up, I gotta tell you something about the game we playing out here. This ain't no joke, this is real life. Check it. Survival mode, that's how we living now. Survival mode, gotta make it through somehow. Every corner got a story, every block got rules. Been navigating these streets since I dropped out of school. The code is simple, but the execution's hard. Keep your circle tight, never let down your guard. Survival mode, that's the only way I know. We in survival mode, can't trust nobody when the pressure unfolds. Survival mode, every day's a battle for your heart and your soul. Survival mode,
survival mode. This is how we make it when the story gets told. Survival mode, survival mode. Now let me break it down different. Flip the whole script, cause survival ain't just physical, it's mental. It's deep, you think you know about survival, let me teach you the truth. It starts in your mind before you even leave a booth. Psychological warfare in these concrete trenches. Every decision can leave you sitting on park benches. Survival mode means adaptation, transformation. Not just reaction, but strategic calculation. Your enemies smile while they plot your demise. Survival mode means you recognize the lies. The weak get consumed, the strong learn to bend. In survival mode, you can't tell foe from friend. Survival mode, survival mode. It's a methodology, not just a code. Yeah, we in survival mode. Gotta survive. You ever been so desperate that you question your fate? So hungry that you do anything to fill up your plate? That's survival mode, when morality gets blurred. When your conscience speaks but you can't hear a word. Survival mode, survival mode. Let me paint the picture with precision and detail, cause survival mode stories ain't told in fairy tales. It's waking up knowing the day might be your last. Checking over shoulders, haunted by your past. The paranoia creeps in like fog through the alley. Every footstep behind you, every voice in the valley. Could be the opposition, could be the feds, could be your own homie who wants you dead instead. Survival mode means compartmentalization, separating emotions from the situation. You learn to suppress the fear, embrace the rage, turn pain into power, anxiety into sage. Streets don't forgive, they don't forget neither. You become a ghost, a phantom believer in nothing but the grind, the hustle, the chase. Cause in the survival mode, there ain't no second place. Survival mode, survival mode. This is deeper than the stories that get told. You think you understand, but you ain't been there. Where survival mode is breathing poison air. Where childhood innocence dies before it's born. Where survival mode keeps you going when you're torn. We in survival mode, survival mode. Can't trust nobody when the pressure unfolds. Survival mode, survival mode. Every day's a down, squares are hard to toe. Survival mode, survival mode. And this is diving naked when the smoke with it fold. Survival mode, survival mode.
Block stay hot, feel me? Can't trust nobody out here. Watch. Corner store closed, yellow tape again. Lost another soldier when this shit gon' end. Mama crying hard, bills stacking up high. Little brother asking why his daddy had to die. Feds watching close, cameras on the block. Neighborhood snitches got me changing how I walk. Used to run these streets with my day ones. Now I'm moving so low cause they all gone. Paranoia got me looking over shoulders. Heart stay cold, but the beef keep getting hotter. Block hot, wake up, it's another war. Tell me what we really out here safe fighting for. Trust nobody, keep your heat. Death walking on my street. Block hot, can't cool down. Bodies dropping, hear that sound. Bodies dropping, can't cool down. Bodies dropping, hear that sound. Homie called me up, said they got his little cousin. Now we suited up, time for repercussions. Strapped and ready, adrenaline pumping. But vengeance just create more destruction. Seen too many funerals this summer. Mother's pain, man, it make you wonder, is the cycle ever gonna break? How many more lives we gotta take? Police don't care about our survival. They just wait for us to beat their rivals. System built to keep us killing each other while they profit off a grieving mother. Block hot, can't cool down. Bodies dropping, hear that sound. Trust nobody, keep your heat. Death walking on my street. Block hot, can't cool down. Bodies dropping, hear that sound. where grandma prayed every night peace. But these streets ain't no about no release. I'm tired of a turning big much head tease. But tired of pretending I ain't never peace. Every time I step outside my door, wonder if I'm coming home no more. But this the only life I ever known. These blocks raise me, flesh and bone. So I'ma keep surviving how I can, till they put me in the ground, man. Block high, can't cool down, yeah. Rest in peace to all my fallen soldiers. This for y'all.
Yo, they say the rules change, but the game's still the same. Young bloods on the corner, old heads feeling pain. I seen the news talking about another life lost, but they don't know the price, they don't know what it costs. Growing up with the sirens sing you lullabies, and the only truth you hear comes wrapped in lies. Mama working double shifts just to pay the rent, while the block stays hot and the good ones get bent.
This is how we live, this is how we die. No questions asked, we don't even cry. This is how we live, this is how we die. In the streets where the strong survive. This is how we live, this is how we die.
Yeah. See, you was raised different, you don't understand what it means to hold your brother's blood in your hands. Every day's a war zone, every night's a test. Sleep with one eye open, bulletproof your chest. Politicians making promises they'll never keep, while we hustle for our families, barely getting sleep. Justice ain't blind, she just looking the other way. When the poor kill the poor, it's just another day.
This is how we live, this is how we die. No questions asked, we don't even cry. This is how we live, this is how we die. In the streets where the strong survive. This is how we live, this is how we die.
Yeah. Tell me how you supposed to rise when the system got you buried alive. Every choice is life or death. Every breath could be your last breath.
Now I'm standing at the crossroads, hard, heavy with regret, thinking about the choices that I wish I could forget. Lost too many soldiers to the violence and the hate, but this the only life we know, sealed up by our fate. You can judge us from your towers, looking down like we chose this, but when survival is the mission, morals get ferocious. I ain't proud of what I done, but I did what I had to do, cause in these streets it's kill or be killed. That's the brutal truth.
This is how we live, this is how we die. No questions asked, we don't even cry. This is how we live, this is how we die. In the streets where the strong survive. This is how we live, this is how we die. In the end, we all bleed the same. Till the end, this is how we live, this is how we die.
Yo, listen up, this shit ain't no game. Streets got rules, blood stains on the pavement. You wanna know what joy look like in the hood? It's staying alive when the odds say you should. Hey, you think you know pain? Let me paint you a picture. Every block's a battlefield, every corner a scripture. Written in blood, bullets buzzing like bees. I found happiness in simple shit, breathing with ease. Dodging detectives, directors of my destruction. Function off instinct, no time for instruction. My joy comes quiet, in quarters after midnight. When sirens stop screaming and I made it through another fight. Brothers been buried, but I'm still here standing. Understanding that survival is the only thing demanded. Respecting these streets where the weak get deleted. I'm speaking to you like my life been completed, but now I'm still here, heart pumping pure fire. Desire to see tomorrow got me climbing higher through the bullshit and chaos. I find my peace in knowing that I'm stronger than the streets.
This my survival code, survival code. When the world gets cold, I don't fold. This my survival code, survival code. When the world gets cold, I don't fold. This my survival code, survival code. Heart made of gold, story never told. This my survival code. Breaking the mold, breaking the mold.
Yo, you want the real? I give you the gospel. Apostle of the asphalt, Dodger was hostile. My happiness hitting in the hustle and grind. Peace of mind comes when I'm ahead of my time. Predictable patterns of poverty and pain, but I found my lane. Stay sane through the rain, maintain my frame. When the game got grimy, behind me are the bodies of the boys who tried me. Applied pressure, but I never broke a bit. Every cent I earned, every lesson I learned. Yearn for something better than this bitter existence. Resistance is my middle name, persistence my game. Came from nothing, now I'm son to behold. Bold enough to break the chains that control my soul, my goals, my reason for living. Giving you the truth, no fiction, just facts. Tracks of my tears mixed with blood and sweat. Bet you never thought joy could live in regret.
This my survival code, survival code. When the world gets cold, I don't fold. This my survival code, survival code. Heart made of gold, story never told. This my survival code. Breaking the mold, breaking the mold.
Hey, you still listening good, cause it's the climax. Rhyme facts about finding light in the darkness. Hardest part about joy is keeping it protected when your environment's infected with hate and neglect. Respect earned through violence, silence ain't golden. Holding on to hope when your homie's been stolen. Chosen to survive when survival seems impossible. Obstacles became stepping stones, now I'm unstoppable. Probable that I should've died a long time, but here I go. Still flow, still grow, still know that joy ain't always laughter. Sometimes it's breathing, believing in tomorrow when today keeps bleeding. Feeding off the energy of those who came before. War stories fitting all the pores of our core ones on our borrowing to insist that like more sur le jaune. I live this and you got it shit so on my phone.
This my survival code. Overdose, we roll, now low fold. This my survival code. Overdose, we roll, now low fold. This my survival code. Palm made of gold, story one is old. This my survival code. Breaking it low, breaking it low.